What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play Ocarina of Time 3D Master Quest. In the last episode, we entered Death Mountain Crater, and in this episode, well, we're going to descend farther into the crater itself because it's time for us to take on the second adult temple, and the entrance is right over here. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the Fire Temple is not my favorite temple in Master Quest. In fact, it's, pretty dang confusing, so I'm gonna do my best to run through here as quickly as I can while making as few mistakes as possible. So let's get started. First things first, let's swap back to the Master Sword because we will be using our shield quite a bit in this temple, so it's better just to use the Master Sword overall. Don't walk directly up these stairs because yeah, there is a fire thing in your way. Now, since this temple is all about fire, we're going to be using Din's Fire quite a bit, since currently it's our only way of lighting things like torches on fire without using Deku Sticks. So pretty much Din's Fire is going to be our go-to. Now, the problem is Din's Fire uses up a lot of magic, like 4 times, and we will be out of magic. So it might be a good idea to stock up on a green potion beforehand, but I didn't bother. Hey, it's Darunia and the boss door. Who's there? Is that you, Link? Oh, it really is Link. You've grown so big since I last saw you. I want to have a man-to-man talk with you, but now is not the time. Ganondorf is causing trouble on Death Mountain again. He's revived the evil ancient dragon Volvagia. On top of that, he's going to feed my people to that evil dragon as a warning to other races who might resist him. If that fire-breathing dragon escapes from the mountain, all of Hyrule will become a burning wasteland. I will go on ahead to try to seal up the evil dragon. I'm concerned though because I don't have the legendary hammer, but I have no choice. Link, I'm asking you to do this as my sworn brother. While I'm trying to deal with the dragon, please save my people. The prisoner cells are in the opposite direction. I'm counting on you, Link. Alright, Darunia, we'll do it. Because Darunia is so awesome, he somehow manages to go through the boss door without having the boss key. Man, I wish I could do that. Now, I know he told us to go in the opposite direction and look for the Gorons, but there's still one thing we need to get in this room that is very, very important. In fact, if we don't get it, we won't be able to make any progress whatsoever. So come over here and break these pots and get some arrows and magic. That is exactly what we need. But no, more importantly, we need to break the crates on these platforms because the one up here is hiding a torch that's halfway into the ground that we need to light. So to do this, you want to actually go to the other side of the room. I know your first instinct might be to use Din's Fire right there, but you do not want to do that. It will just be a waste of magic. Instead, come over here because there is another torch that we want to light, and this one is the one you're going to want to light first. So we're going to use Din's Fire here. I know it seems kind of a waste to use it on one torch, but after we light this one, we're in the perfect spot to sort of use our bow to hit the other 2 torches. It might not seem like you can hit them, but trust me, you can. You do have a limited time to do this, so hopefully I can actually pull this off. There we go. I'm not the greatest with the bow, guys. I know it is one of my favorite weapons, but I'm not the greatest at aiming at an Ocarina of Time. Anyways, inside that chest, we got ourselves the first small key. So now that we got that, let me actually roll into these crates and see if there's anything useful. You know what? Never mind. Screw the crates. We don't even need them. Let's get out of the lava. Thankfully, our fire tunic does prevent us from taking a lot of damage when we step in the lava. So I think we only take maybe a half heart every 2 seconds or so, which isn't too bad, even Master Quest. Alright, now that we got that small key, let's head over here and unlock this door, but be very, very careful as you're entering this room, because there's a keys. No, that's not the dangerous thing. The dangerous thing are these Stalfos, so we need to fight these guys. Now, these guys are not like the Stalfos in the Forest Temple, meaning that there's no time limit to fight both of these guys. So after you defeat one of them, they will just die, and you don't need to worry about them coming back whatsoever. So you can take your time here and just fight these guys as safely as you can, although I'll be honest, I'm not the best at fighting Stalfos. Even when I try my best to block all their attacks or use Deku Nuts, they still do land some damage on me, but it's not a huge deal because there is a very, very useful secret in this room that I will show off right after I take this guy out. So come on already, drop your guard. And there we go, he is donezoed. Okay, so the door unlocks, but Navi flies over to the center of this room. So what you're going to want to do is stand right in the center, take out your ocarina, and play the sun song. Yeah, I know, it's really, really obscure, but doing this will actually spawn a big fairy. So this is unlike the normal fairies. The big fairies will restore all of your HP and your magic instantly. Really, really awesome. And it's kind of funny how, like, a lot of people don't seem to know that big fairies even exist in this game. Like, I've talked to a lot of people who just have never seen one in all the times they've played Ocarina of Time, but they're all over the place if you know where to look. Anyways, at the end of this room, we got ourselves a new enemy, so do yourself a favor, drop a bomb, and then sort of wake it up. This is an Iron Knuckle, one of the hardest enemies in the game. They deal a crap ton of damage if they can hit you. So thankfully, Iron Knuckles, they're dangerous, but they're really, really slow, and they telegraph all their attacks. So if you know what to look for, you can pretty much avoid all of their attacks and just dish out as much damage as you want. Once you sort of get rid of their armor, they get a little bit faster, but still, you can just sort of get them in like a loop cycle like that and take them out very, very easily. They definitely have more bark than bite if you know how to fight them, and I like how I was better at fighting an Iron Knuckle than I was the Stalfos. Like, how is it even possible? I don't even know, man. And there are a ton of fairies in this room, so if you do have trouble with Iron Knuckle, don't worry. You'll be able to, like, restore your HP, no problem. And hey, now we're on to, like, another mini-boss in this temple. This is a Flame Dancer, so these guys are kind of annoying, but just use your hookshot to, I guess, drag out the core of the dancer itself, and just start dealing some damage to it. Ideally, you want to be able to do a jump attack before it starts running away, but I was a little bit too slow on that. Alright, so first phase down, it's going to hop back in the flame, and now we just have to pull out the core again. Pretty much rinse and repeat this the entire time. Wow, I'm actually surprised that spin attack did not take it out in one hit. Oh, well, whatever. Come back here, you. Alright, you know what? I can just, like, keep chasing it, or I could go the other way because that's much smarter. So there we go, that worked too. Okay, now we're moving on to the third and final phase of the fight, I guess. So again, let's just wait for it to start spinning, use our hook shot, and let's actually do this jump attack correctly. There we go. And oh yeah, watch out, because after the last hit, it will explode. But now that we've defeated the first Flame Dancer, it's going to spawn a big chest. So, let's head up there and see what's inside, shall we? So, for our first big chest of this temple, we're going to get the Megaton hammer. That's right, it's already the item from this temple, and I feel kind of bad because Darunia, this is what he needed to go and fight Volvagia, but I guess he just didn't take the time to, like, go 4 rooms from where he was to go and find it. This switch looks rusted. Right, so this is a rusty switch. If we step on it, obviously we can't press it down, so let's grab our newly acquired Megaton hammer, and shazam! There goes that switch, bashed it in, and we've saved a Goron, but oh my gosh, there's a like back there. Anyways, more importantly than all of that is inside this chest, we're going to get the dungeon map. So now we can sort of see where we're going. You know what? Let me actually get rid of this like. Goron, watch out, the like, it's gonna eat you, man. Don't worry, I saved you, Goron, in more than one way. More than you will ever know, my friend. And of course, oh man, that is a great camera angle. But yeah, of course, for defeating the like, we get ourselves another chest. Let's talk to this Goron real quick, though. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? Indeed you are. Oh, I see. Big Brother Darunia asked you to rescue me. I owe you big time. Please help Big Brother. I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. Jeez. So yeah, this is the gimmick of this temple, saving all the Gorons. Alright, inside this chest, we got ourselves a blue rupee. Alright, not bad. Anyways, this door should take us right back to the entrance of the temple. And now that we have our Megaton hammer, we can just go right back up this staircase. And to the left, there's this weird, like, statue thing. So, if we grab our hammer, we can just like bash the different segments of this statue, and I guess they just like fade off into nothingness. But now we have access to this part of the temple, and oh my gosh, it's this room. Alright, so this room is pretty big, and there is a lot to do in here, so it can get pretty confusing. But to start things off, we're actually going to ignore everything in this room and not do anything in here whatsoever. So yeah, we're gonna head to this rightmost door, because there's actually another Goron that we can rescue, as well as the first golden Skulltula of the temple. Alright, Goron, you are free to go, my friend. What do you have to say? Yeah, you're free. We can destroy walls that make different sounds with the Goron's special crop, aka if a wall makes a weird sound, bomb it, you might find something good. So, thanks for the tip, Mr. Goron. Anyways, let's grab this Skulltula, because we're pretty much already done in this room. I know it's kind of a small room, but we're done here. So, let's head back out to that main room. Now, you may have noticed there was a door directly above me, and we need to get up there because there's something very, very important on the other side of that door, but it's locked and we have no way of reaching it right now. So, we need to remedy that situation. Alright, so we're going to start by hopping up here and jumping into this little tiny alcove. There is a torch up here, and you'll notice there's a torch next to that locked door. So what you want to do, use Din's Fire, and just like before, we're sort of going to line up a shot. That way we can shoot an arrow through the flame and light the torch on the other side. So hopefully this works. Come on. There we go, and that will unlock the door. Now, we still need to find a way to get up there, which we don't have right now. So, let's jump down and go to the opposite side of this room. It's really weird how sort of this works. And get out of the lava, Link, man, come on. Alright, not too bad. Again, falling in the lava, not a huge deal since we have the fire tunic and we only take like half a heart of damage every 2 or 3 seconds. So, not exactly the biggest deal in the world. But yeah, it is kind of weird like how, I guess, open this room is and how confusing it can be if you don't exactly know where to go. And this is not going to work, is it? I actually need to get on this platform, and of course it's just going to walk away from me. Thanks a lot, game. Thanks a lot. Alright, can I get on it now? There we go. That's what I want to do. And while you're up here, take out your hook shot and try and lead the shot since you want to grab onto that torch. Now, before we do anything else, let's grab our bombs and place one right over here, because like that Goron said, it's a strange wall. So, of course, we can blow that up and reveal a door. Now, we're going to leave that puzzle behind us and instead come in here very quickly because there's a Goron we can save. So, let's just stand in the middle, drop Din's Fire to light that left torch, and oh no, the poor Goron! Well, it's a good thing he's made of rock, so that probably didn't hurt him. Yeah, you're free to go. Alright, what's your secret, man? Switches, we can use bombs to activate them. Thank you so much for that. I guess they really didn't like change the tips for Master Quest, so they're kind of like basic Zelda knowledge that if you've beaten Ocarina of Time already to like unlock Master Quest, you would actually know. Anyways, we got ourselves another small key. Let's get the heck out of here. Kind of weird that they put the keys in the cells with the Gorons. Not really sure they thought that one through. Anyways, again, let's use Din's Fire to light this torch. And whoa, that is a weird camera angle. But yeah, that was literally it. Like, that solved the puzzle. Now we have a way to reach that door that we couldn't reach before. It actually caused a bunch of those hookshot targets to appear like all over the place. Not sure why all over the place, because as far as I know, they're like not used for anything else in this room. I could be wrong, but I really don't think so. I guess they put them there to just sort of signify that something has changed, and that was really unfortunate timing, not gonna lie. So I mean, I guess that's why they put them all over the place, but they're like right above the lava, so I guess there's no real point to like ever using any of those ones unless maybe you fell in the lava and you're panicking. I really don't know, guys. But yeah, the one that actually matters is right over here. So let's grab our hook shot, and now we can finally reach this door after all that time. And like I said, there's something very important in this door. It's some more tiles. I'm just kidding. It's actually the chest on the far side of this room that contains the boss key. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, we get the item from the temple, and then the boss key, and we technically have access to the boss door, but I don't think we can go there just yet. Like, I'm pretty sure we have to rescue the rest of the Gorons. Now, you might be wondering how you cross these flames. It's actually super simple. Just hook shot right across. That's really all there is to it. It's one of those puzzles that's so simple, you might not, like, figure it out just because it's staring you right in the face. Anyways, let's open up the fancy chest and get ourselves the boss key. Hooray! Alright, so now that we got that, again, let's just hookshot back across these flames and get out of this room. Thankfully, we don't take like any damage when we're hookshotting through the flames, so that is good. Would have been kind of like cruddy if the game made you take damage just to get the key and then, you know, get out. Anyways, now that we got the item and the boss key, we're free to move on, but I think we'll save the rest of this temple for the next video. So if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.